My name's Leah Bailey. I am a singer, songwriter and poet, and I'm from Brixton. Got involved in poetry when I was about 19 years old, and that was when I wrote my first piece. It was something called People. My style of poetry is very rhythmic. Yeah, it sort of ranges depending on what the subject matter is. But a lot of it tends to be sort of uplifting, positive, borderline spiritual, if you want to call it that. I don't like to give labels because everything changes. One of the pieces I want to perform today is My Soul is Scarred. And that piece came from a place where I sort of was thinking about all the sort of negative experiences that I've had in my life. And it sort of combines poetry and song. I just speak about it in terms of what the experience meant to me personally. And towards the end, how I turned it around, and that scar, instead of it becoming like a deep scar that was going to be with me and causing me pain for the rest of my life, by the end of the poem it becomes a scar that has become the source of my power. Hard, and I fought for my part. You see, I paid my dues even when lost and confused, but my soul is scarred. I put up barriers, but there isn't any coral reef. The person that's influenced me a lot is Jill Scott, as I really enjoy her. She's a singer and a poet as well. And I really enjoy my sister Maanka Bass' poetry. She is very, very, very sort of... I love the way that she can capture emotion in words. And that is her skill. I find that she's very good at capturing emotion in words and describing an experience that you have to have felt to know, but she seems to be able to beautifully describe it with words. So, yeah, it's definitely one of my favourites. The hardest part of my poetry journey was when I performed My Soul is Scarred. I performed it in February at Poetry Jam. I'd had sort of like a 2 or 3 month break from performing, and I was literally petrified because it was such a personal piece that I thought, oh my God, do I really want to stand up there and be so exposed to people in that sort of a way, because it's very, very personal. However, when I did perform it and saw the response, I mean, one lady got up out of her chair, came up, gave me a hug, went to sit down, got back up and gave me another hug, and I was just like, oh my God. I was literally, as I came off the stage, I was shaking with the amount of energy that I had received. And a good friend of mine sat and held my hand literally until I stopped shaking, but it was just the most amazing experience. So yeah, as hard as it was one of the most rewarding, definitely. Well, the best advice that I would give to someone that wanted to get into this craft would be to do it because you love it. Because if you don't do it because you love it and you do it because you want this reward or that reward or this and that, you're not going to continue, because there's going to be a lot of doors that get slammed in your face before a lot of doors get opened. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're not doing what you love and you don't have a lot of passion for what you do, you're sort of defeated before you've even begun. There's no point in doing it. I would say that I think it's a really important medium, poetry and song and stuff, and that everybody should try and find the avenue that works for them best to express themselves. Because when you don't express yourself, it kills your spirit. It breaks your heart. It makes you into a very miserable and bitter person. And I'm speaking from experience, having had a very long break from poetry and performing and stuff, and then getting back into it. And every time I get on that stage, I am filled with energy. It's like I'm buzzing because I'm doing what I love. So I would just really advise everybody out there to just do what you love. There's no point in doing anything else because it's only going to make you miserable. I'm not saying that, I mean, we all know in life we have to sometimes do things that we don't enjoy as a means to an end. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is create an avenue for you to express yourself. Another poem I'm going to do, I think, is called Big Ting. Now, when I wrote Big Ting, it's like I started writing this poem, and it's like, I don't want to be a slim ting, I want to be a big ting. And I was like, but I don't want to be a big ting. No, man, I don't want to be fat. Because even I didn't know where this piece of poetry was going to go. However, it's talking about, it's like an acronym. So BIG is B-I-G, stands for beautiful, intelligent and gifted. So by the time I got to the end of the piece, like I said, I didn't know where it was going to go. I just started writing these lines going, oh man, I don't want to, and then I just thought, all right, just go with it and see what happens. And at the end of it, it's talking about being beautiful, intelligent and gifted. And everybody, I believe, is beautiful, intelligent and gifted in some way, shape or form.
I want to be a big thing, because a slim thing don't get a looking when the man them are looking. They see a bit of buffness, then they want to rush it, crush it. It's real, so let's discuss it. I want to be a big thing because I got a big thing, and I know what you're thinking, but this thing is big. Beautiful, intelligent and gifted. No, I come in a small package, but I know that I'm big. Though I got a small face and a very small waist and a quiet taste, not trying to battle, but I'm still in first place in my own race, and I want to be a big thing even though I am a slim thing. What a gift it is to be big. Beautiful, intelligent and gifted. Yo, now I feel uplifted. Peace.